to take care of family.
We got dragon.
This is what I was told.
I completely forgot what was going on.
So you guys have been fighting this dragon.
Mhm.
It's stronger than you remember. Because Monkey rolled a 50 on his luck roll. I think it was like a 48.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been fighting it for a while. You've done a lot of damage, but this thing's still coming at you. Ralph is there. Vagria is there in the Hell Stomper. You had control of him since he was your old
Mhm.
character. Gorb was doing pretty well. I'll take control of Gorb till the end of the fight.
Mhm.
And
We
we'll
tried to
see
use
what
we tried to use sealing word on it, and it didn't really work.
Oh yeah, they have the Ring of the Grammarian, Scully. If you know what that is. Yeah, that's where you can, if you know the spell it's being cast, you can alter a letter in it to cast a different
Yep.
spell.
Oh,
So
You can do anything from remove it, swap the letter out for another letter.
so they instead of healing word, they did sealing word to try to seal all the holes on the dragon, so it couldn't do its like breath attack, and it has these weird hatches on its mech part that shoot out hellflame. Anyway, it is. We're bringing it up at the top, starting on. Looks like Scaly's turn. You see this dragon here. It had just broken free of its ceiling. It passed its strength check,
Right.
and is looking to do more damage in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a minute, my Demeter sheet open.
Yep.
Do you have that? What is that thing called? The ring thing? That ball of rings or whatever it was called?
Yeah, that's what he did.
I couldn't remember if we bought that.
He threw it
We
at him,
did.
and it made it safe. It you guys got like a round of damaging it, and then it.
Oh
burned out
yeah,
on its
you're
turn.
right. That's what it was. Okay, I could not remember because I couldn't remember if we used it or not.
I used it. I also used the Grammarian ring, but
Yep.
that didn't work.
Yeah, it's okay.
Rolled shit on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a second.
Yep.
Trying to fix my freaking roll 20.
I'm very curious what kind of character Scully's gonna have. Always.
Does anybody know how to shrink the little player icons at the bottom?
To get them not to be big, go to your settings icon. Go down to audio and video. Where is it? Video display, and then names only.
To shrink it down to small, that helps.
Yeah, small is still a bit big for me too.
But I also, if you go to audio and video display, names only, it'll hide. It will make them so they're not boxes. It'll only be the names.
Oh yeah, true.
Since we're not doing voice chat.
How do you make them small?
It's one of the. It's so there's large, regular, small, and names only.
I honestly need
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
What'd you say, Scully?
I think I honestly need like about maybe a couple minutes to finish this off. So.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah. It
Y'all do your thing.
Yeah, you're not gonna show up for a bit.
Yeah. Oh, good then. Yep.
Okay.
What?
Huh?
Hold on. Should we
Yeah,
wait
we're
on
just-
Scully's character? Or...
No.
No, we can
Continue ahead.
It'll be a couple rounds till I bring him in.
Okay.
Yeah.
For reasons that you'll find out.
All right.
Alright, so Alright, so what did this thing do last time?
Broke free.
It
broke
broke
free.
free, and I believe it did its wing attack, which knocked everybody down. Well, it knocked the Hell Stomper down.
Yeah.
Everybody
Rest.
else
A
did.
lot of us saved.
But yeah,
I'm
it's
trying to think.
still looking pretty healthy, pretty angry.
It's surrounded though, so at least it can't do a breath attack and kill all of us in one go.
Thank
Yeah.
God for that.
God, breath attacks are so deadly.
Didn't I like have the what's it called? The haste thing? Didn't I drink that something?
Yes,
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, you're still hasted for like I'll say 7 more turns.
And I know
It's like it's
also
8 turns,
was
10
So
turns
him-
total.
him and Scaly are both hasted.
Fuckity fuck. Alright.
I'm pretty sure I only had like 1 turn since I drank it. Something like
Oh, then
Get-
nine
Did
more
not mean
turns.
to do that.
You're fine.
It's gonna take a while for us to get back into the groove of it. It's been I had to take last week off. That was my bad.
You're fine. Don't apologize.
life is life, but it's annoying, but life, whatever.
Lifety life, life.
Yeah, what do
Life.
you
As
say?
as the great
Mom.
philosopher once said, life.
As the great Forrest Gump once said, Mom always said life is like a box of chocolates. You overeat
Never
and
know
then
what
you
you're
feel
gonna
bad
get.
afterwards.
To be honest,
It'll kill your dog.
the great. So to be honest, you know how we always quote, like there's always quotes from, Plato. No, I don't think he said any of those quotes if they were written in English.
You know what?
Oh, later.
What you got?
Okay, this might be my choice.
Does anyone like
Not
Play-Doh?
cast as a bonus action.
It's a really weird
Okay.
toy.
Well, that didn't do
Ooh.
right.
You're gonna summon a spiritual weapon, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that didn't do right.
What kind of spiritual weapon are you gonna?
I'm just gonna go with a hammer, just like mine. Big freaking hammer.
See if I got something for that. I know I downloaded.
And then I'm just summoning it as my bonus action.
And you have 2 normal actions too.
Yeah, which I'm doing.
Mhm.
And then holy hammer down.
Okay.
Let's see
Okay,
which one
roll
is
for
it.
it.
I'm gonna try and hit it with the holy hammer.
Okay.
2-handed. Hey, that's a good roll.
I don't need to use my perfect plan die. Yay.
Okay, yeah, that'll hit.
Alright. Oh, it didn't count the holy for some reason. Oh well. Hold on. Oh, and I did the holy hammer down, so that doubles it.
Yep.
So I'll just do this.
So that plus that plus
And
1d6.
1d6.
Radiant. Yep. And as you figured out last time, radiant damage is doubled against this guy.
Mm-hmm.
So that did 10 radiant then.
So 21 damage total.
Nice. And then
so
I
you-
have one more attack. Of extra
Mhm.
attack. Didn't I do the holy hammer down one time before?
Yes.
So
So
that's how you found out about the holy damage.
yeah.
Okay.
So you have another action attack, and you also get an extra attack. So you can attack 3 times, right?
Well, I already used action surge last time.
No, I'm
Yeah.
saying because you are hasted. So
Yeah, you're hasted. You had 2 haste potions, and they were given to you and Monkey.
Yeah.
Because you're the damage dealers.
Okay. Well,
so you get
I'm not gonna activate the hammer down on this next hit. I'm gonna try and hit it though.
I will.
Not gonna
Yeah,
roll dice for
that's-
that. It's way too
That's
low.
the new symbol for haste. That means you got 9 turns. Yeah, no. That one's not gonna hit.
One more attack.
Hold on, let me see something. Oh, duh. And as a last action,
Dexterity saving throw.
Dex save. Let's see. I forgot to open up the.
You should be able to just right click on it if you have it linked to it.
I do not. Rolling down. Dex is a +1. It failed.
What do you
Alright.
mean?
It failed with
Monkey.
that
dex
does
save.
1d8 radiant.
Roll the damage. I'm
Rolling.
confused what monkey means.
Really?
Ooh,
Really?
Doubled at least. You get 2 damage.
Yeah, 2 damage.
That'll work.
That's still funny.
Like of all the colors,
Alright, whatever.
you picked ones that are like very similar.
Monty, I forgot. You're partially
They're
colorblind, aren't
randomly
you?
they're randomly assigned when it starts. I might be able to.
You can change them. What? Like I'm pink because
You can click
Click on the color.
click on the color on your thing and choose it.
yeah.
I want to be purple. I'm a purple person.
Yeah, I can't click. You can each click on yours to change it. Is my
Yeah.
blue good?
Your
Yeah.
blue's fine. You can change yours, monkey.
Yeah, but I like the pink. That's why I chose it.
But I want to be purple, and that's very similar to yours, so I need to make mine darker, I guess.
Well, I don't know.
I chose yellow.
Purple's very close to blue
See?
in my opinion, but whatever.
Depends on the shade of purple.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm more of a magenta type purple.
Alright. I guess that's...
Or lavender,
Since
not
the flame
magenta.
counts as an attack or an action, that's the end of my turn, I guess.
So yeah, you walk up to this dragon that just broke out of your containment sphere thingy that I forget the your Iron Bands of Bolaro, and you walk up and bring your hammer down right on the top of its head and crack, and you can see the radiant flame coming out from it, and just snaking down its spine, and as it roars, but it dodges your second attack, so you do whatever you do to do the sacred flame, and that one damages it a bit.
Barely.
There's a little, like, candle.
Not super happy about it, but it is now Monkey's turn.
Monkey. Remember, you also get double movement from haste. So,
So, like,
Scully,
how far do you have to go to like be in range? Like, is this what in range of it?
yes, its square is
it's 4x4.
so like
Technically, when you highlight it in the turn order,
Oh, yeah, if you
Fine,
hover over it in
fine,
the turn
something
order,
like
it'll
that.
show you the square around it.
Oh,
But the
well,
square around it is a little bit bigger than it actually is.
I did rotate it. I can unrotate it. There we go.
There, yeah, 4x4.
that works.
Cool. Weird. I don't know. So now for 3 attacks with this.
Okay.
Wait. Okay. I used a plan dice on him.
Why?
Oh yeah, that definitely hits then, because it has because that wouldn't have hit by
Oh.
just barely, but now
Yeah.
it does.
Damage.
Yeah, 7 bludgeoning. Okay.
Nope. I am not going to try on that one.
No.
It takes a second for it to pop up. That's one fine too.
You know. 13 bludgeoning damage. You walk up and first hit into a bruised rib that's been exposed by your attacks, and the second hit clinks off of a claw that gets raised up, but the third hit right back into that bruised rib again. And it's roaring, it's making lots of noise, it's thrashing around, but it's still up.
Then for Fury of Blows, I'm gonna use
Okay.
this because even though it's half, whatever. Or does it hit?
I think so.
Oh, you're doing your lightning
Yes.
punch?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
11 divided by 2 because the 4 divided by 2 would be 9, right?
Huh?
Because it's resistant to lightning.
It's resistant to fire.
No, but
Oh,
I thought. What?
I thought you said it was resistant to. You said it was immune to fire but resistant to lightning.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Okay.
remember I
Well, if
used
two people are
my
saying it, I'll take it.
I used my
Sure.
immolate spell and it did nothing.
Oh, right. Because what you remembered it. It's not a green and a black fused together with parts of a mech dragon. It's a green and a blue fused part with the mech dragon.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
And it's also immune to fire for some reason.
that's the hellish part of it.
Yep. 19? Oh wait, I can't do that because it used my reaction. Never mind.
Yeah, no, that second one
Disregard
doesn't hit.
Yeah, it doesn't. I can't use that in the first place because it's a reaction. I used it already. So
It's another 11 damage. So
sorry.
yeah.
Wait. So, does the thing only recharge when you? What was it again?
It's my thing. It's when I use it for somebody else, it's a reaction.
It would also my thing though. Like, it only recharges the wraps when I hit the person, right? Whatever.
I haven't looked at those in a while. Let me.
And if would still charge if it was a second hit? Like if the second one did hit, would it go up to 1 charge something? Out of 5? Or 10? Whatever, something.
So you use 5 charges. So you start whenever combat starts.
Yeah, we
you
start with
get
10. Use 5 to use lightning.
to do an extra 2d4 lightning damage.
Then you gain 1 when you hit the character. So, what?
You gain 1 charge on every non-electrified unarmed strike.
Oh, has to be uncharged. Okay.
And it has to be an unarmed, not the stick.
Okay.
And you get 2 if you do a crit. But yeah, and if you don't hit anything for 10 minutes, the charges go away. Okay. Did you want to move around anymore at all, or you
No.
good? Okay, that means you're both down to 8.
Also, wouldn't he have had advantage because he's doing flanking? It still would have missed. I'm just checking.
You're right. Yes, he would have.
Okay.
And even with
Even with advantage, it still would have missed. I just wanted to
first
check.
one too, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that thing's properly surrounded. Let's see. Okay. Then now it would be Vagri's turn. The mech
It's on
is-
its side.
on its side. I believe he popped out the hatch, but then you remembered it had that lever that rights it.
Yeah. Yeah, and I activated that.
Okay. So I'm gonna say that uses its
It's action.
its movement.
Yeah,
to
it's
stand up.
movement. Okay. I don't remember what the mech can do.
It has one charge of lightning bolt and as many firebolt charges as you want, and it can also do a stomp attack.
What was the stomp attack again?
That uses it's a strength based melee attack that deals, I believe it was 3d10 damage plus 5. 3d10 plus 5.
Big stomp on the dragon's tail.
Okay. Then roll that
Just a d20.
d20.
Roll... I don't have the sheet, so I'm not sure. Plus What was its strength?
I would have put its strength probably at 16. So +4. No, +3. 11 + 3 does not do it. What?
No, that is with the +3.
Oh. Yeah, no, that does not do it.
That's it. That's his turn.
I mean, if you wanted to throw a shit ton of your dice at it.
I can't. I can only do one per for
Oh,
other play
right.
per because it's use a reaction.
Okay. Ralph's turn. He is going to do his standard fuck it the fuck up, because he's a crazy ass rogue.
Yep.
If I can find him. There you are. He's flanking, so he gets sneak attack.
Okay.
Hit. 11.
God.
Plus the sneak damage.
That is a lot of damage.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that high level rogues do so much sneak attack damage.
He can't get it on his second one, which doesn't hit anyway. So
He has advantage,
nope,
so it would
he does
hit.
have advantage. Yes, that does hit. Shit. Yeah, rogues are squishy, but
They're glass cannons.
And
They're glass cannons.
Scully, let me know when you're ready.
Yeah. Still working on it, but yeah.
Just DM me.
Easy peasy.
And something you notice when Ralph moves in to attack like this, he freezes for half a second in place, like mid stride. Like he should fall over if he does this, but he doesn't. And his face just kind of twitches a bit, and then he just suddenly rapidly appears forward, like nothing had happened, and like he had continued moving. It's like there's some kind of weird time skip almost. And
Like it stuttered.
yeah, something stuttered. But yeah, he gets onto this dragon and just stab really hard into its back.
Monkey, that is a good point. Okay. Is he gonna do anything else?
Oh, that's all you can do.
Okay.
He would have moved up.
I have a question. Could I hop on the back and try to stab into one of those things that shoot out the hellfire?
You can certainly attempt to.
Okay. Okay, 19 hits. 8 damage.
16.
Because I'm analyzing it, I get extra damage.
Okay, give me that analyzing damage.
Fuck. Rolled bad on that. So that's 11. I mean, it's double. I forgot for the radiant.
So, well,
Radiant damage is double.
I should have made you do a dex to check to try to get up on a moving dragon, but well, here's what I'll say.
Do a dex check first, and then if it does,
you get up there and you stab into it. Make a perception or insight check.
wait. One second. Let me check and see if I can use this on this before you say yes or no. I just want to see.
Or just attacks.
Because there's or ability check.
Okay.
So I can use it.
Sure.
I clicked it. Did it work? Ah, fuck.
So something seems odd about the dragon, but you're not.
No, we're not.
Only
Scully.
expensive ammo.
Yeah, only special
basic
ammo.
stuff. Nah. If you get any enchanted ammo, then yeah.
Or guns.
Yeah, we also have guns in the game, so and ammo for guns is tracked because that's all enchanted. That's magic guns.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So yeah, what you do notice, because it's impossible not to notice, is when you stab into the dragon, it's like your sword isn't making contact with anything for a second, and then it just kind of starts vibrating violently in your hand, just trying to jiggle around like something's
God
grabbed
damn
onto
it.
and is shaking
Collision
it,
errors.
and then it bounces out, and then the second stab, or well, you only stabbed once, but yeah, on pulling it out, you like you can see the proper, like it looks like you stabbed into it.
They need to fix the physics system.
Is that all you're doing?
I can't use that as bonus action, so nope, that's it. That's it. I'm on the dragon though, so
Okay,
if you want to move my token up to the top.
I can move the dragon to the back.
There. That'll work.
Okay. And how much damage did I already put the damage in? Okay. Next up is Gorb. Gorb is going to rage. Let me just get Gorb open because I forgot to reopen him. I was looking at him earlier. That is his. Yeah, he's going to pull the classic. I'm gonna crump you, you git, and sprints at him with his blood axe. And rage 1.
Why wouldn't he use his mace that does radiant damage?
So I forgot about it, and I already rolled. Because reasons. Yeah, he's gonna reckless to make that one hit.
Well, he would still have advantage by default. He's
5
flanking.
slashing, and this guy's gonna also get a bleed stack on him.
He didn't need reckless because he has advantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he gets an extra attack at level? Does he? Yep, extra attack. Okay, and he's gonna do that again. But he with the other hand, with his mace, he's gonna bring that down on the radiant spike. Oh, and crit.
Boom.
Nice.
Bludgeoning.
So
That's a lot.
26 radiant.
That's a
damage.
lot of damage.
On top of the 5 slashing and the 1 that he's gonna take from the bleed next turn. And then I need to make him have a dex save for reasons.
Collision errors.
So you see Gorb run up and start whacking at this thing, and then suddenly his right leg just phases through the ground. But he quickly, with his other leg, just jumps up and out of the way and just looks really confused.
I really hope I don't get phased into the dragon.
So that was 26 plus 5, so 30. Wait, no, what was it? 26 plus 5, yeah. 31. I'm bad at in-head math. I have to use a calculator. Okay. Next is Revolver's turn. Boltar. You finally.
I realized instead of stabbing him, I should have done something else just now. I have an idea though.
What do you got for us, Boltar?
I do believe 2 Eldritch Blasts are fun enough.
Roll the
Bang, bang.
bones. Well, one of them does hit. Do you want it's you have your reaction back, Edol. Did you want to use it?
I can't. He's not part of my plan.
Ah, okay. Then yeah, one of these
Monkey
bolts,
and Scaly
two of
are.
these bolts streak out, and one of them
Mhm.
slams right into its head, but the other one goes right between its legs, and hits
Alright.
hits a tree on the other side.
Mhm.
But yeah, 9 force damage. So
And then I'm gonna cast Hex.
okay. Can you pop that into chat for me?
Yeah.
I should have been done first.
Should have done the hex first.
I do the same thing anytime. Like when I was playing Baldur's Gate, I would constantly forget to do it first.
What should I do for hex? Let's do the skull.
Yeah. Or purple dot.
Okay. Next is the dragon turn.
And I'm on top of it.
What you failed to perceive when you were touching it is something everybody else noticed immediately because they weren't on top of it. The dragon had stopped moving. It's like frozen in a position, and it starts vibrating violently and glowing. Edol, can you make a dex save for me?
Fuck me. Oh, my dexterity's bad. Oh, fuck.
The AI crash.
I'm not going to be able to do shit with that.
Yeah, so you fall off onto the ground here and take... It's a D10 per 10 feet? Or is it a D8?
It's a D8, I think. I think. That's what I think it
Well,
is.
you got take 8 bludgeoning damage as you fall off and just smack your head on a rock.
And am I prone?
Yes, you're prone.
That's what I was expecting.
Is it 5 feet off the dragon and 5 feet down the thing, or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
But
10 feet, so yeah.
Oh.
so the dragon like starts shifting, wobbling and shifting and shaking, and splits into 2 separate smaller dragons.
I don't
Awesome.
think this is accurate. Were you
Um,
high during this fight? Beetle just straight up asks.
I don't know dragon biology.
I don't think they're supposed to split. They're not bacteria.
Oh, give me 1.
Why
minute.
not?
I thought I uploaded this token, but I didn't.
How do angels reproduce then?
Mitosis. That's how it works.
Yeah.
They just kind of warp.
You're asking an Azimir that. That's a very... that's a little racist, assuming I would know.
Aren't you something? What?
I'm an Azimir, and you're assuming I would know.
What is an Asmir?
It's the opposite of a tiefling, but for celestial.
Yeah, it's tiefling, but with celestials instead. Where the hell is it? Where did I put him?
It's like asking a tiefling how a devil reproduces.
Well, monkeys
Hold on,
reproduce
let me
by mitosis, whatever.
Let me simplify it. A guy fucked an angel. That's how it works.
No,
They
I'm
swarm
not
them?
half angel. I'm a descendant of an angel. There was an angel in my
Proving
family
point.
a long time ago.
You are aware of what a descendant is, yeah? Like, biologically.
Fuck, you're right.
What?
There
Nothing.
it is.
Or is it sort of like a warlock thing, where it's like, instead of cursed by a devil, it's blessed by an angel, sort of deal?
No, I'm not that lucky.
Can you get like blessed by a demon or cursed by an angel?
It depends on your perception, I suppose.
Technically, a blessing is what you perceive as a blessing.
Oh, it's like my immortality, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a blessing to you, but it may not be to others.
For example, the various bandits you've crumped.
Have we ever fought bandits? We fought spiders, but I don't think that's. I think that's about it.
There were the guys outside of Zambini's warehouse. These are basically bandits. I generally don't have you fighting humanoids. Okay, so this happens, and then everything freezes, even all of you.
Oh.
And a white doorway opens up, and you see Gordon step out of it next to Ralph and says, "Oh, sorry guys, we're having some troubles with the rendering crystals. They're interacting with the physics crystals in some kind of weird way, so I'm just gonna have to pause this for a bit. Just, talk amongst yourself. And I'm gonna say no, Scully, on that one.
Damn.
Sorry. Reasons.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
So if you guys will just hold on for a few minutes, I'm gonna fix it. And he walks back out the door, and you guys are all still frozen.
Can we talk?
Yeah, you can talk.
So our mouths aren't frozen, but
Yeah, your bodies are.
does anybody have spells that are verbal only?
Why?
Because I want to know what happens.
Have you ever seen a human?
Monkey.
What? Have we?
Technically, I could cast Fairy Fire because that's verbal only.
Who's that?
So
Ah!
you hear a voice chime in and says, "Please hold. Technical difficulties."
No! Stop!
Yes. Keep going.
I really hope they pay us extra for this.
Gordon's head pops back around the corner and says, "Did that fit? Oh, nope, still broken. Hold on." And the door stays open this time, and you can hear some clanging. He says, "Oh, I thought
Is
I
it
turned
safe
that
to
music
work
off.
on it while
Sorry."
we're in here?
Probably. Don't worry, it's all covered under the contract you signed. If anything, so remember how I said there was that clang, 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 that like 0.001% chance that we might have not accounted for something, which would put the chance of danger back way up higher. That's what the waiver was. Clang, 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 clang. That's what the waiver was for, and it's unlikely that this would cause you bodily harm, but maybe psychic
What about
harm at worst.
yeah? What about
Nothing we
soul
can't
harm?
fix. And like we said, clang, clang, clang. Fuck. Like we said, you basically have insurance that will cover any revivification. But you did read the part that says we're not liable for any PTSD.
Yes, but also, what the fuck? We won't end up in a mind swap situation, right?
Not likely. I don't think that should be possible. And you hear a click and a whir, and the door closes, and Gordon disappears, and you all unfreeze. Gorb falls through the ground screaming. And Scully, are you ready?
No, sorry.
Shit.
Still finishing up some stuff.
Gorb does not fall through the floor yet.
Oh. Unless I
Gorb is
don't
still
have to roll any sort of skill other than a combat roll and also quickly do my health. That's about it.
Okay.
I muted the hell out of that jukebox thing.
Yeah.
The music's still going.
Yeah, I muted
You
it
left
for
the
a
whole
yeah.
music on.
Yeah, you can mute it if you want, but the music's gonna keep going for.
You left the whole music on by accident.
He
Alright,
no one responds.
11.
Anyway,
one,
it's
two.
the dragon's turn.
Which one?
Dragon.
Both of them.
I feel like they're synced up, so whatever one does, the other does.
Yeah. So, let's see.
52.
One of
So if
them
you stand
is
here to play
going-
hopscotch or something, you're not hopscotch.
Eagle's gonna
What's it called?
sit up and
Double
say,
Dutch.
"Is it just me, or is there two dragons now?"
As you say this, one of the dragons walks up to you, and it's going to use multi-attack.
Oh fuck!
But they share the multi-attack now.
I really hope their AC is lower.
Yeah, so it's going to bite at you. That's the Hellstopper, not this guy. Multi-attack. I used to be able to actually click these to make it work, but it's not letting me. Let's see. Okay, it's +6. You didn't hear that. Don't worry about it.
It's
I'm
plus
guessing
9?
an 11 doesn't hit.
Nope.
Yeah, so it lunges at
Well,
you.
it has advantage because I'm prone.
Oh, right, you are prone. 12 also doesn't hit.
Okay, good.
It lunges at you with its jaws wide open, poison dripping from one side of its mouth, fire from the middle, and lightning on the other side of the teeth.
Get your nasty
but-
mouth away from me.
Yeah, it seems to have misjudged how far it can reach, and seems a bit confused. It doesn't look like
Good,
to
the
use
AI
what
isn't
size it is.
working.
And the other one is going to use the rest of the multi-attack to it's going to shove through the middle here because it can fit through there now, I say. And it's going to attack Ralph with its 2 claw attacks. Wow, this guy sucks at rolling. And completely whiffs on both of them.
Wait, since one of them moved, wouldn't I've gotten the attack of something?
Oh yeah, opportunity attack.
It was here.
The other one moved from.
Yeah, no, you get an
yeah.
opportunity attack on the other one.
Okay, so Searing Rod.
Okay.
And a miss.
Nope.
Yeah, that's a miss. But yeah, that makes these turns. Now it's back up to Micken's turn.
Hey. There's one still in front of me.
Lightning bolt pierces, right?
Yes.
Okay, just checking because I just realized something. If
Up
there's
to a
2
third
of them,
round,
but
yes.
they share a health pool, I could technically hit them both, hit it twice by piercing one into the other.
You don't know if they share a health pool.
I'm assuming because they share action. I assume they share health pools.
Excuse me.
I'm also worried that their hitboxes are going to be janky, and sometimes hits they're just not going to be. They're not going to actually be there.
Yeah, Scaly, what you looking to do?
Scaly, can I tell you what I was thinking of for the immovable rod?
Give me a minute.
We'll let
fine.
him take his turn. If you got ideas
Yeah.
for magic items later on, you can always text it to him.
No, I was saying for using it on the dragon because I think he
Oh.
also has one.
Yeah, you
Yeah, I
both
have one, but I don't know if it'll work on this damn thing.
I was thinking, you know how it has the slots on its back? Shove it in one of those, and click it.
Immovable rods are not suppositories.
Hey, it'll still work.
Alright.
What's a suppository?
A pill that
It's a pill
goes up
that you
the
don't
butt.
take through your mouth. Yeah,
Hmm.
and they're usually quite big. You ever heard of boofing?
No.
It's when you soak a tampon in vodka and stick it up your butthole. So you
That
get
is
drunk.
that is horrifying.
It absorbs into the tissue up
It
there
also
way
sounds
faster.
painful.
What is
Um,
wrong with humans?
A
Well,
lot.
It's
Vodka
apparently
burns when you
the
drink it. I
fastest
can't
way to get
imagine how it
wasted
would feel if
possible.
that happened.
Alright.
Why is Scully now a bird?
What?
Yes, that's his character art.
Alright, give me a second. I'm reading over something. Alright, I'm gonna use the other ring I got. The lightning one.
Okay.
Call lightning.
Okay, can you let's see if
Hold
I
on,
can...
I have to figure out how to share this. Because we never added it to my sheet.
I forgot you got that.
Who? Someone found the rowboat. Shush.
Huh?
Shush. Don't look at that.
Huh? How?
I can't delete it.
It just says it was hidden, and it still says rowboat.
Disregard the rowboat behind the curtain.
What the fuck does that mean?
Don't fucking worry about it.
Now I'm more confused and worried.
Are they... Really?
I don't even know how that could have happened. Like, I don't know. There's like,
Yeah, screw it.
I'm so confused.
Does anybody know how to add this to make it pop up?
What are you trying to do?
Oh, here, I can add it to your list, and then you can do it. Let me see your character here.
I'm so confused.
The lightning ring. I'm
There you
trying
go.
to do the spell.
No, not you. That with that, I am just confused by
Then-
the rowboat thing. That's just
It's in your spell list there. And there it is.
Call Lightning's really good.
But it helps out when I'm outside.
Boom.
Alright. I'm doing that. And I don't know if that DC's right. Hold on.
Ooh, I like your character.
That's a 60-foot radius cone.
Eric, Hokras are awesome.
They
But
are.
we're outside, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, can you roll initiative for me then?
You know, if he can add you after you roll it still, so it's fine. If
Yeah,
you
no, I
don't
just
have a
gotta
token.
double check because I think I got a bonus with wisdom. Common Stalker. Tell you what.
What?
The hell?
You have a point 18 to initiative.
No, that's the setting
Tie break.
that it's the tiebreak. So if two
Yeah.
people roll the same initiative, it adds a point, whatever their stat for the dexterity is.
So
Yep.
that's the area you can cover with this. So I don't think it matters where you put it on the map. I'm just gonna let you keep striking enemies.
Alright.
It's
And
huge.
a zap right here between the two.
Okay.
That is so
Okay.
powerful.
Sorry, 19.18. Gloomstalker.
Okay.
Good God, that's terrifying.
I don't know if it should be a DC 12 though. I don't know if that's right or not.
That should be fine.
Okay.
That's the default.
Ah, gotcha.
Well, we'll modify it with your casting ability,
Mm-hmm.
which I believe is Wisdom for a cleric.
Maybe I'll look.
So it would be
Spellcasting ability, wisdom. You're right.
so 10
Which
plus.
is a +1.
Ooh.
So it's less.
Yeah, I'll let it be the base. So
Yeah.
if your whiz ever goes higher,
Mm-hmm.
then
Well, my wisdom is a 13.
But your modifier.
yeah, the modifier is what matters.
Wait a minute.
Every 2 you get a +1 to your modifier.
Mhm.
So 12 is a +1, 14 is a +2, 16 is a +3, 18 +4, 20 +5.
That's odd. That's my... I think something's janky in my sheet. I could be wrong.
It's also plus your proficiency, I
Mhm.
think maybe. But
Let me look.
I don't know. I just know I got a +4 for wisdom saving throws.
Oh, that's because you're proficient in that.
yeah,
Got
okay.
it.
So yeah,
That's different.
That'll be a 14 for your,
Okay.
No, the +4 to wisdom saving throws would be for when you make a wisdom saving throw,
Oh, yep, you're right.
not for your spell save DC. It's
For my
different.
natural wisdom. Wait a minute, that's the back.
Yep.
My wisdom is a 13,
Okay.
but it's showing the bonus above it as the modifier as a 1.
Yeah,
That's correct.
If you had 14, it would then be a 2.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
10 is +0, 11 is +0, 12 is +1, 13 is +1.
okay. I was forgetting how that worked.
Okay.
Yeah, odd numbers are bad.
Gotcha.
They're not
Well,
bad.
they're
bad.
not bad. It just means they're not giving you anything unless you increase it.
So
Got it. All
I
right.
believe,
So 12 lightning. I'm aiming right here between the two, where the head of the top one is.
yeah, if they get a +2, I'll let you know that. They failed. Roll that
All right.
damage.
So 3d10. Did they
And
both
then
fail?
have it.
Yes, they both fail. 20 damage, nice. Reduced though because resistant to lightning.
Hey, it still does a decent amount of damage.
Yeah, 10 each.
How long does that spell last?
Concentration up to 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. So it's a
100
concentration.
turns.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Uh-huh.
All right. And
Don't
then
get
the
hit.
one in front of me. Is about to my character sheet.
That's
read
going
the
to be
back
very
one.
useful for future
Right.
fights.
The one in front of me, yeah. I'll do Holy Grav Hammer again. But I'm not gonna hammer down. I'm gonna save that last charge.
Hmm.
I can't see.
Nope. Oh, you have advantage though.
Yeah, you do have advantage, so that just hits.
Alright.
Boom, chakalaka.
There's 9.
Bludgeoned.
Okay.
And the one in the back. And I do.
Secret
The
flame.
Sacred Flame count as. Can I do that as a bonus action or no?
It's a
Mm.
cantrip, right?
Yeah.
I believe it's
Okay.
a cantrip spell.
So the
It
one
is
in front
cantrip.
of me and I hammer one more time. Or try to.
Oh, no, it is one action.
Hmm.
Do you have any bonus action?
I know cleric ability. There's one. Isn't there a cleric thing that lets you do it as bonus action?
There might be.
I don't remember.
But yeah. No, they only take the 9 damage then from that. So that's gonna
Alright.
be-
That was for the hammer. And then. I can only do one more action, right?
You passed the lightning, then you did the hammer, so that's
yeah, the light that's your 2 hasted actions. So
and then you have your second attack, right? Because you get 2 attacks.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can do one more attack.
Alright. You know, screw it. The one in front of me.
Another smack.
Yeah. Oh, I
Yeah.
forgot about my spiritual weapon. Damn, I'm done.
Oh
Really?
yeah.
I forgot to give it a. I got
Avatar.
distracted. I'm going to.
It's gonna be
Where is
easier
it?
just to
Where
have
is
it
it?
do it the same as his
Bring
turn.
the Zorn out. There we go. And then give the Zorn a turn. And that's your spiritual. Your spiritual weapon is a turn.
It should just be the same turn as him, or
yes.
it'll
it-
make it
so,
easier.
9.
You get that attack plus your other attack too. So
Okay.
and spiritual weapon is radiant, right?
Yes. Where
so-
where would you put it?
Basically, honestly, if I can I spawn it right here between the two of
Sure.
them?
Yeah.
So I can hit both if I wanted to.
Yeah.
Hit
only has
either
one
one is what
attack.
he means. He means like be able to hit either one.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Well,
Yeah. So if you want to roll it, that acts on its own at your command. Yeah. There you go. But
It does get advantage because it's flanking.
it is not flanking anything. It doesn't have anybody in melee on the exact opposite side.
Okay. Darn
The
it!
Hell,
I
the
thought it
Hell
would
Stomper
be.
does not count.
Darn it! That doesn't count.
alright.
Sad.
Weapon missed, but oh well. And the one in front of me, I'm gonna try and hammer down one more time. I'm not that I use the wholly hammer down. I'm just not swing.
Yep. That'll hit with the advantage. 7. Another 7. Nice. You guys are doing good. Okay, unless you wanted to move at all.
Nah, actually,
Sure.
one step to the side.
Okay, it's Monkey's turn.
Monkey, monkey, monkey.
So can I like stand here or not?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
This,
Don't get
this
under the
thing's
feet of the
kinda-
Hellstomper.
should actually be right about there.
The Hellstomper's bigger than the dragon now, isn't it?
Yes.
Could I just have the Hellstomper fall on the dragon?
Find out when it's your turn.
So I have 2 actions, correct? Because of the haste potion.
Yes, you do.
Can I use the bag of tricks twice then?
I don't know. I don't know if you're allowed to. Let me.
What's the bag of tricks again?
Summon a monster.
I think it's an action to use it. So probably
I-
as long as you have charges.
Just saw the thing you posted, Revolver.
As long as you have charges, you should be able to.
Yeah, I used one before to summon a bear, then it gives you like 3 things per day.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, so you get 3 charges, so you should be able to use it twice because it's just an action to use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll 2d8.
They only disappear when they drop to 0 hit points, so you take a
8
long rest.
and 6.
You get.
For a tan bag, that's what's a tan bag? Yep.
Yep.
So it's a tiger and a giant weasel.
One of
Okay.
those sounds better than the other, and I'm not sure which.
Giant weasel.
Yeah, weasels are
sounds like a
scary,
badger.
even by like they can be mean even normally. At least it's not a badger, a giant badger. That would be
Badger, badger,
horrifying.
badger.
How do you spell weasel? W
W-E-A-S-E-L.
WH,
E A, not E I. I'm an
isn't it?
Notice
Isn't it
how Hank can
WH though?
No.
Oh,
Like, that's
WH
what
and
the
Weasel.
wiki says, not wiki, but
I cannot spell.
Shush. Be nice to yourself, damn it.
No, I am telling the truth. I cannot spell. That is literally one of the things I have a hard time with. Even if I technically know how to spell something, my brain sometimes just says, fuck you, you won't remember how to spell it.
Fair enough.
Well, I don't have a weasel, but I have a rat.
That'll work. Just make it. Oh, God.
Giant weasel, about the size of a horse. Tiger's normal size though. I'm going to. It's not specific about their attacks or anything,
Well,
so I'm going to say the tiger can have a multi-attack, claw, and a bite. Each does a D. The bite does a D10, claw does a D8. It does not. It's just flat D20s.
Giant weasel is a medium beast, by the way.
Well, I've decided
Big
it's a
fucking
large.
Oh, God. That's horrifying.
It's double weasel.
Yes.
The giant weasel just gets a bite attack, but that does 2d8 damage. And same flat 20 d20, and they act on your turn.
Okay, so how do you do that then? What?
Just roll a d20 and then roll the attack.
Yeah, so
Roll the
missed.
damage if you hit.
yeah, that one missed.
Too bad they're not part of my plan.
I don't think you can fix a 3.
No, that's why I wouldn't even bother. I only will bother if it's feasible to help succeed. Oh, God.
I assume you have these guys move in and in melee range like that.
Yeah.
Murder. These dragons are fucking doomed. They're getting completely surrounded.
I'm gonna use a flurry of blows to get 2 unarmed things.
Okay. So that'll hit.
You Don't get
Crit, no,
advantage
crit,
because
not
Scully
crit.
moved. He doesn't get it
he
because
has
Scully
the
moved.
holy. He has the holy
Wait, I moved.
weapon.
No, not Scully. Scaly.
Scaly.
Fucking! I'm already gonna have a hard time with that now.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
I called it.
Oh.
Whatever.
And
Oh,
Oh,
Oh no.
that one.
Oh no.
the fact you get a 9 with a nat 1 is insane to me. It's just such a good modifier on that.
Okay, so, and what did you get for your initiative, Scully? It was a 19 point.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab my food.
Yes, 19.18 or 19.
That fits in the initiative. Okay. Next, it would have been Gorb's turn, but I have decided that he suddenly failed his dex save, falls through the world screaming, "Oh, the fuck you guys, what's going on?"
I'm back. Sorry.
Yeah, he seems to have fallen through the world boundaries and is just kind of falling
And screaming.
now. Yeah,
We're
Gorb is
beta
gone.
testing the shittest video game.
It's being beta tested. We're getting paid to do it.
The
At least that.
you look up in the sky and suddenly he appears up there going, and he falls and falls and falls and falls back through the ground again, still screaming, going, and he goes unconscious from shock. Continues falling for a bit, accelerating and accelerating. It seems wind resistance is not a thing. And then suddenly he freezes solid, starts shaking violently, and then turns to like a flat version of himself that just kind of
He reached
clatters to the
speed
ground.
cap.
And then suddenly there's an Aarakocra standing where he was.
no one touched the bridge.
What was your character name? Wesley. You were walking down the street in Baldur's Gate near the Arcane Academy, next to the illusion door, when very suddenly you saw some kind of flash of light out of a window next to you, and you just were instantaneously in the Trenchlands.
Oh, shit.
The old war-torn, chaos magic filled, monster filled battlefields of old from 50 years ago, where the entire world fought against the armies of hell for like 20 years straight.
Welcome to the dragon fight.
You have no idea what the fuck's going on, but there are two smallish green dragons in front of you. A giant weasel, a tiger, a monkey man, a lizard person cleric, a floating holy hammer, a guy in a gas mask, and an ASMR in military gear. And off to the side, there's a guy in red robes, just kind of flinging eldritch blasts. If you want to place yourself right where Gorb was,
And the Asmar is holding a lightsaber.
right there.
There it is.
Yeah, he's got a sun sword.
So am I on the ground or am I?
No, you're just plopped right on the ground. You see under your feet is like what looks like would be a cardboard cutout of a pirate orc, just flailing his arms and screaming, but no sounds coming out, and he's still.
What class are you?
Ranger with a few levels of fighter.
But it is not actually
Gorb
your
learned transformation.
turn yet. It is
Yeah.
the Hellstomper's turn. Vagrian the Hellstomper.
Well, this is difficult because I have two people in blocking my way.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you would attack with disadvantage if
I have a question.
you try to stomp. Yes.
Can I just try to not stomp on it, but just have the walker
Do you want to like pin it?
step on, like walk onto it to pin it?
Yeah. Let's make a contested dex check.
I think it's more of like a grapple roll, is
It's a big mech, and I feel like it would be the walker trying to actually step down and
Well,
the dragon trying to
it'd
avoid
be
being
more
stepped
to
on.
see if you can get it to move the way you want it to fast enough before it can avoid it. Because if you at its size and your size, your thing's made out of
Heavy metal.
hell iron.
Mhm.
It's quite heavy. It's comparable to adamantine.
Yeah.
So if you manage to do it, you're gonna pin it.
Mhm.
At least until it gets to.
Um,
I'm gonna give it a strength check to get out.
What's the modifier for dexterity?
Stomper. I'm gonna say its dex is a -1. Gonna have a 8 dex. It's big and chunky.
Good.
Yes. So Vagri grabs at the controls and tries to walk it forward to stomp on the thing, but like you have to suddenly dodge to the side because Monkey does like a backflip next to you, and you're worried you're gonna hit him, and the dragon sees you just in time and moves its tail out of the way.
Well, that didn't work.
I'm gonna say that was.
Was that regular action or?
I'll say that was your bonus action and your movement. I'll let you have an action.
Can I use my lightning bolt? It's only 5 wide, right? 5 feet wide, or how wide is it?
Yeah, 5 feet wide. Yeah, yeah, duh. Sure, I'll allow it.
I don't know what lightning bolt is for the spell, so let me look it up. Lightning bolt. Yeah. 100 feet long, 5 feet wide blast comes out from you. Where is it?
Dex save. Yeah.
I'm trying to look for the damage. 8d6.
But they make a dex save. So.
Yep. And half damage if they fail. I mean, if they succeed.
They failed though. So.
D6, and they still take half damage, so 12 damage to each of them.
And that's Vagri sees the little light go dim on the console in front of him. A little gem light.
Oh, well, that's it.
Okay. Next is Ralph's turn. Ralph seems unfazed by any of this. He just like you guys are all freaking out at all the weird stuff going on. He's just acting like he would if this was a normal fight. And he moves up against this guy here, and he starts slashing at this dragon with his short sword again, and he gets flanking, so he gets at least one sneak attack. 28, that hits. Second attack.
Oh.
Advantage still hits. No sneak attack though, so. Ooh.
The music stopped abruptly. That was very.
Yeah.
Did that actually stop? Like, would you?
It's a 3-hour mix. It should just keep going forever.
No, I was gonna say, like I feel like in the world, it just for a second stuttered.
Yeah, definitely in the world.
It's the end of the world.
Math. Worst part of D&D.
What is?
Math.
You just gotta get good at math.
Yeah.
What math are you trying to do?
I was
Damage
adding up all
calculation?
his numbers and then subtracting it from his health. Because I can't do that in my head quickly. It's faster for a calculator. I'm bad at that kind of thing.
Quick math. What's the square root of 144?
Obviously 12.
Good job.
That's one of the easy ones because it's an easy to remember.
I don't
I
know.
didn't- I never memorized those.
I
oh, dang,
I only know certain ones. 12, I think, is the highest.
Okay. That's his turn. Eat all.
Okay, so getting up makes me go down to half movement, right?
Yes.
And then I'm gonna hop onto the back of this one and try to stick the immovable rod in one of the openings.
Okay. You go to hop on top of this dragon and you just phase through it.
Does my
Which-
weapon phase through it?
Yes, everything phases through it.
They're ghost
Fuck.
dragons.
Yeah,
Well,
th-
I'm just
you're the-
gonna continue.
You're the first player to have tried to attack this one specifically.
I'm gonna just go past it and go and do it. Try to hop on the back of this one.
Okay, yeah, you can just go through it. Yeah, this one you can seem to climb on just fine.
I'm gonna take the immovable rod out and try to
Okay.
stick it into one of the openings where the hellfire comes out.
Would this be a check? Let's-
Dexterity, probably.
Yeah, dex because it's just moving around a lot. If you
But
wanna
it's
get it in.
disadvantage
Oh,
from Hex or something.
So bad.
No, Hex is bonus damage.
It would get disadvantage if it was saving, but it's not. Or
Dexterity.
not disadvantage. It would get minus. I forgot.
I'm gonna use a dice just to see. Fucking damn it again!
Nope. Yeah, no, you jump up on the back of this guy and it's shaking around and thrashing and you don't fall off, you don't lose grip on the
But
immovable
I can't
rod.
get the rod into
But
a
yeah,
hole.
you have to get it in. It's a very skinny hole in there, and you have to get it in perfectly. And it's like trying to plug in a USB in the dark.
And that
Okay.
counted as my action, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Okay. Well, time to just ride the bull. I'm just gonna keep riding it.
Mr.
Giddy up,
Gibbs.
giddy up.
Right. So it's just an enemy dragon, yeah?
The one in front of you, weirdly, like you saw this Azamir try to jump on it and just kind of flopped on his face, and then got up and just ran and jumped on the other one instead. It's like it's the one of them seems immaterial.
And this is like the weasel, yeah?
Yeah, that's a giant weasel.
Is that a concern, or is it just sort of
No,
You don't
it's
know.
friendly.
It's friendly?
Well,
They're
at
mine.
least
If-
we
well,
know
yeah,
it's
if-
friendly.
if
You
if-
don't.
I'll let you ask him. Yeah.
They're my pets.
Talking is a free action
Talking is a free action.
to an extent.
Then immediately it's just a sort of
Who's the enemy?
just more of a what the fuck is going on?
We're
Well-
trying to kill a dragon with our pets.
How old is your character? Would you say?
Don't last long, do they?
I mean, I let people choose the whoever makes a race first gets to choose the longevity of that race.
Out of curiosity, what is your race? I can't really tell by the
I
icon.
don't
Aarakocra.
Bird people.
Got it.
Herbs.
He is a furry, so he had to choose one of the
Kinda like
animal
that.
races.
Kind of like Martin.
Fuck up. I basically, my mind was just like, okay, I must crunch the numbers here.
Scully, I had to tease you because you're playing a rabbit in my campaign, and now you're
Yep.
playing a bird.
So you're
Alright.
old.
Yeah. I'd say decent. I'd say like middle-ish age. Sort of the more grizzled sort.
With what? How long of a lifespan?
Yeah, how long the lifespan?
Let's just go for the average of about a century.
Okay, so
Old.
About 50.
you were probably
About
born
that.
right around the end of the
Decent
war.
deal.
So you wouldn't remember the war, but you would have grown up around
yeah.
constant stories of it, around people that
Constant
survived it,
stories,
warriors
the-
and stuff.
Unlike my
Uh,
character who literally fought in it.
Yeah, roll me a d20 to see if you've ever heard of this type of dragon before.
I am 5.
Yeah, you're 5, but you're also accidentally immortal. So
You're gonna be the longest lived monkey ever.
um
5-year-old monkey is absolutely insane.
yeah, you remember hearing stories of the monstrosities that were built during the war, specifically towards the end of the war. A lot of the evil dragons had been struck down, but the devils had employed a lot of necromancers and artificers, and they plied their craft to create these weird. They would just pile up the bodies of the dragons and just build new dragons out of spare parts. Reanimate them, put in hell technology to fill in the blanks, stuff, add extra abilities. They would terrorize the battlefield. These are very much the enemy. These are them. They're what's known as the Hell Drakes.
Well, that's a hell dragon. Hell drakes aren't as bad, at least.
I mean, potato potato. What a wild fucking encounter. One last thing. This thing.
Yep.
This
I
is
didn't have a
absolutely
token
beautiful.
for a hammer,
Spiritual
so I
weapon.
grabbed the first thing on my list, and that's a Zorn. His spiritual weapon, yeah.
Understandable. Have a good day.
I just needed a placeholder.
It is
Okay.
fine.
But your character was yelling, "What the hell is happening?"
Yeah.
Okay, Scaly chimes in. Turtle paid us to test the machine. Machine's malfunctioning. We're just trying to finish the memory.
Or is it?
We're fighting a dragon from this guy's memory, and I point over to Monkey.
Hey.
And the illusion simulation is very buggy.
Yeah. You guys are
Keep that in here. We
probably
don't know. Mind helping us finish this
confused
already?
because.
Bro,
What'd you
you
say?
guys are basically talking to a fucking boomer at this point.
My character's probably more of a boomer than yours.
Yeah.
Old.
So you guys notice this is the first entity in this simulation that has reacted to things that a normal living intelligent being would react to them
Also,
with confusion.
how the hell did you get in here?
Let's
Are
not
you-
think
he
more
Are
just
you
sort
a
of
real
like-
person?
Should be.
You are a real person, yes.
Did something become self-aware?
Oh shit.
Are you real people?
That Gorb
Yes.
learned
We're
evolution.
testing
Yeah,
something that seems to go
probably.
sideways.
I'm gonna roll a
Right.
large luck check. No, you have not seen them around town yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do then?
Gonna take some flight.
Okay.
Couple of foot off into the ground, up into the sky.
Okay. Are you
On
gonna
airborne.
you're gonna stay within melee range of the dragon though?
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll be fine.
Why'd you
Uh,
move, monkey?
And then just sort of start firing at the dragon.
Longbow off.
Yeah. All right. Let me
Okay.
see if I can.
Don't
I've
hit me.
crunched the numbers. Don't worry. I've crunched the numbers. I just need to know how to play it. Okay. Let me see. The start of the first turn of each combat. That's until the end of the turn. Here we are. Here's an interesting thing. With extra attack, does that stack with Dread Ambusher?
I don't know, Dread Ambusher.
I don't know what that is.
The Gloomstalker Ranger. At the start of your first turn of each combat, walking speed increases by 10 foot, which lasts until the end of the turn. If you take the attack action on that turn, you can make one additional weapon action attack.
So
Yeah.
I know the policy for like extra attacks at a lot of the games I've been in. If you get an extra attack from one class, and then you get it's the first extra attack
That-
you get from another class, they don't stack.
Well, that's
Could-
once per combat.
No, that's the same class as the thing.
Yeah. His second extra attack is once per combat.
Is that
so yeah,
is? Okay.
I'll absolutely let that stack.
Yeah, it's a first.
I didn't know if
Yeah,
it was his
attacks.
fighter extra, if it was a fighter extra attack or what it was.
No, he's only level 2 fighter
Okay.
Level 3.
or level
But
3.
yeah. Need some
He's the
shots.
opposite of what I'm doing.
Thing.
We have a lot of martial characters.
Melee!
I think we really only have 2 magic. One's not even full magic. He's a fighter.
Who
Cleric.
focuses on keeping people healed.
I'm a ranger
I mean,
fighter.
that's the chance.
I know.
Yes.
It's all
great.
so much martial.
Well,
where the
roll me
fuck
those-
is it? There was something from before. Whatever. I'll deal with it later.
Roll me some attacks.
I'm a
roll some
Timu wizard though.
attacks. Timu wizard.
Or the
Okay.
cyberpunk wizard.
Love it. Primal awareness. Gloomstalker. Nope. Umbral sight. No.
Nope.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Do you have Hunter's Mark?
I do not.
I was gonna say if you do, you should probably apply it before you attack because it's a bonus action.
Tell you what, I think I do have some bonus actions that I could do. You know what? I'm not. Fucking hell, I need a guide for myself. Yeah, because I'm already getting
Confused.
advantage. Okay, no, I'm getting. Yeah, we'll just do the 2 attacks. Fuck it.
Okay. That hits.
Hits.
And did you say you have advantage?
Yeah, you'll have advantage. They're surrounded.
A 32. Wow.
32
Wow.
with
Right.
So, like, if
so what's
Beetle
that?
wasn't
12
on top of him, I'd say don't have someone directly against him, but yeah, yes.
I'm literally on his back, riding it like a bull,
32
along with
Welcome
that.
to the radio.
what is
holding my
this?
non-existent cowboy hat in the air.
So it's the. Right, plus another D8 because it's first shot. Damn. And extra attack. So. Do another one.
Holy!
Double
Sully-
crit?
Sully wins.
And
Sully
that's-
wins.
Just with the first attack.
You should
which
give him
is-
quad damage because of that.
That's technically three nat 20s in a row.
By the way,
Extra
Admiral,
attack
you should give him quad damage for
twice
that one.
Instead
No.
of once.
Why?
Yes.
I'm
It's
not
double
even
nat
finished
20.
yet. And another with advantage shot because of extra attack.
Oh, you didn't roll damage
So-
for that one.
Roll the damage for those other 2. 6 plus
15 plus 12, that's 27.
27.
Right, you do. Got it.
31.
43. He did 43 damage. Out of all 3 of those.
Yippee.
You've officially outdamaged our level 9 rogue with super sneak attack.
And that's even before tossing all my spells and shit.
And you're not even using a gun.
Yeah,
Imagine what you could do with a gun.
I tried to reason for a +2 gun, but I could not get a +2 gun.
Yeah.
Well, we do have a
He stayed
rifle.
in the party, he didn't have my rifle.
We do have a rifle.
It would be.
I'll need
It
the
would fit better
stats.
for a ranger. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now it's Boltar's turn.
And also, rifles let you
No.
shoot twice shoot a second time as a bonus action. So
How you doing, Boltar?
Kind of underperforming.
Yeah,
What
no
am I-
shit. We
I
all
feel
are.
the same way.
Yeah.
Me and you are both not do. We're just support characters. We're
A
not
lot
doing
of crazy
much.
shit has happened.
Use
I'm-
the sword.
Top 2 supportive character. Okay, Eldritch Blast, go.
Damn.
One of those hits.
Yeah, 1.
Oh yeah,
Six.
Eldritch Blast.
Wait, does he have advantage or does the the thing.
Yeah,
one
he has
scene-
advantage.
She
hell
has
over
advantage.
there.
Everybody gets
Because
advantage until
We pretty much pen this guy inside a group. We're a
If-
angry mob
Mob
against one
briefing.
dragon.
if Edel moves off of the top of it and not
Fuck.
to the right side, then everybody on the left will lose advantage.
Ow.
What if I just stay on it?
Okay, now it's the dragon's turn.
Oh, no,
It's probably pissed.
I'm on top of it. It is not
let's
happy.
Ooh, that's a
Thank
fun
Lord.
one.
Did it get its breath attack back? Oh no.
No.
What?
The turn. You accidentally changed turns. Oh, what the fuck?
The dragons are gone.
Oh no.
Yeah. And suddenly,
It's 4 times as big.
Don't tell me the simulation reset.
Monkey, shut up.
appearing in front of you,
Is it split again?
is a pit fiend. But he's wearing a chef's hat and is standing at a counter. And he says, "All right, so today we'll be learning how to make ninth level jambalaya. First,
You will die.
and he just starts cooking jambalaya in front of you.
Edel's glaring at, giving him a death glare.
Um,
What?
this is a recipe that my grandmother gave to me before I became a pit fiend. Now, some people say hell jambalaya is too spicy for all, and he's just gonna keep going on like that. It is a Scaly's
I
turn.
looked at the party.
Kill him.
The party.
No.
When we get out of this, I'm beating the hell out of that turtle.
No. We need to
After
get
he
paid.
pays us. After he pays us.
We also
you
take
don't
us
beat
that
him up.
level.
Shit.
Just get him to pay you extra for the hassle.
Yeah, we want hazard pay. I just showed up, but I want hazard pay.
You weren't even supposed to be here. Is the bullshit. This dumbass screwed up.
You can sue him.
Yeah.
Take him to
I didn't
court.
sign any waiver.
Yeah,
Oh.
you didn't sign one, so you did have
Yeah,
major
monkey.
payday.
Edel's gonna look at you and say, "Kill him," in a very serious voice.
That's fun.
Yeah, so you see a pit fiend in front of you making a large pot of jambalaya. He's in the act of adding a bunch of raw ingredients, and he's saying, "And luckily, before the show started, I cooked my own pot, so we don't have to wait on it." And he turns around to an oven. He's gonna keep cooking.
Let
Right.
him cook.
Let the man cook.
I'm
Are you gonna
finished.
do anything,
See what
Skull?
happens.
Hold up.
Scaly's turn.
Gaily, god damn it, I keep getting that mixed up now.
Oh, this is gonna be
Fuck
so
me.
much fun.
Well, call him
Micken.
Gibbs, Mr. Gibbs,
I'll call him Micken.
or
And Scaly. I mean,
Okay,
And
I'm
Scully.
gonna stay where
Fuck.
I am and see
Yes.
what the hell happens.
okay, holding your turn. Same for your spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
Okay, it's Monkey's turn. Desmond.
I want the jambalaya, please.
Hey, first taster, here you go, a bowl for you. And he hands you a very this guy's like 15 feet tall. It smells like sulfur. Hell flames coming off of his back. Giant wings, cloven hooves, everything. This guy's like 2 steps down from Asmodeus type guy. And he hands you a bowl of jambalaya. Do you taste it?
Yes.
It tastes like nothing because your spoon phases through the soup.
Aw.
Aww.
At this
The
point,
whole-
the door opens back up, and Gordon pops his head in and says, "Okay, I managed to. What? How did you guys
know.
get in the cooking program? And why is the soiler? That's the pit fiend from the war. He's supposed to be in a different memory, and we had a half-orc cook making what? Hold on." And he turns
Whatever you mean.
around.
End the
And he's like-
simulation.
But
Yeah,
jambalaya.
I'm gonna do a hard reset on this. And his face starts melting, and he turns into a puddle on the ground. the door is still open.
Anybody want to
Uh,
take a chance?
I want to take a chance.
Yeah, soup.
Yeah, we are currently out of initiative.
So my spoon
I'm
doesn't
gonna
work.
go
in
out the
that case.
door.
That's what they did.
I'm going out the. I'm gonna go out the door.
Same.
Well, not like walk straight out. I'm gonna like a peek into it, see what's in there.
You can't. You pop. Do you actually put any part of your body through the door?
Well, first I'm gonna look to see if I can see through it. If I can't, then I'm gonna like
solid
stick my
glowing-
head,
Solid.
and
glowing
then I'm
light.
gonna stick my head partially in to like peek in.
Yeah, you stick your head in, and what looks like a fishing hook spools out, grabs the back of your shirt, and yanks you in.
Ah!
Yeah, you all just got snagged through the door.
Jason,
Oh shit.
we'll run in.
Yeah.
You
Oh.
all run in.
Hold on, wait, let
I'm
me
gonna
just
quickly check the the cardboard cutout of the flailing orc. Just to make
It's
sure.
Uh,
not
grab him
there
for
anymore.
us. Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, it seems to
So they
have
dive through
disappeared.
the door.
Also, how the fuck? Oh, how are you gonna get out if you're not in one of the pods? So
Oh shit.
is he just
Ruh-roh.
passed out on the street?
Probably.
We'll find out. Yeah. So does everybody go through the door? It's
No.
up
Yes.
here behind Ralph.
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
The monkey does not, or Desmond.
What happens if you push Ralph through the door?
Okay.
Monkey, go through
The
the door. I'm
second-
throwing you through the door.
The second more than half of you go through, everybody else's vision goes black.
Yeah.
That one is jambalaya.
You already tried.
Live.
Okay, he said that the spoon was.
Darn it, we're going to the pirate simulation.
He said that.
Arr,
Pirate simulation.
So
Yar-har.
you don't actually see this yet. You see a black screen, and in big letters coming down from the sky, what you appear the sky in front of you, you see Mr. Mackerel's Fishing Fun Time, and in parentheses underneath it says it's fish-tacular. And suddenly you feel yourselves drop a few inches. You all have access to a rowboat character. Please place them wherever you want.
Is this battleships?
It's
No.
tiny.
Size it up to the size of the one I
I
already
we
had up
can't.
there.
You have to resize it. You
Yeah,
have to.
only
Where the hell?
the GM can resize.
I'm
I
trying to
can't
find
size it.
mine. Oh, there it is.
What happens if mine appears on the island?
Oh, I resize it.
I have to. Do you want it to appear on the island?
No, the spoon was not actually there. Yes, I'm gonna.
Mine's
My
over
boat.
here.
My boat appears stuck on the island.
And it's
Yeah.
larger.
So you all.
Because why not?
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you.
There you are. I can only do them one at a time. Yep. Okay. You'll notice you have actions in this character sheet that you can pull up. Yeah, you see in front of you. You're in a rowboat. You have a fishing pole in your hand. You're all wearing angler hats and big angler boots. And you see a timer above your head, like above your vision, and the number 0 in like the bottom left corner of your vision.
Yes.
And you hear a voice say, "Catch the biggest fish."
Okay, now what?
I refuse.
Okay.
Fish!
I could just. So there's an empty rowboat, right?
Yeah, there's an empty rowboat sitting out there.
Can I go swim over to it?
Do you jump in the water?
Well, I have a what is it called?
Oh, you want to fly?
No, I have a what is it called? Water breathing potion. Right?
Sure, if you want to use
That's
that.
not what he
Where
asked.
is it? No, what was it? Scroll of water breathing.
Okay.
I'm gonna use that
That
and then
you
swim
still have
over
to
there.
get in the water though.
Yeah, I'll still get in the water, but I'm gonna use that first.
Okay.
Jump. Splash.
Okay. Roll I'd say a dex save.
Fuck.
You hear the large voice going, "Oh, man overboard! Watch out for the teeth!" And you start feeling your legs being devoured.
Shit.
I'm just screaming.
Yeah, you're going to take 85 damage.
I am just full dead.
Whoop, you reappear on the boat.
Well, like I would be
And-
unconscious.
No, you reappear on the boat. You're perfectly fine. You see a little heart counter under your name drop down from 3 hearts to 2 hearts.
And if I if I die, will I just be ejected from the simulation? I wonder.
Who knows?
Don't be done.
No,
Do you need a lift?
What is everybody else doing
I need a new boat.
while he was doing this?
Out fishing.
You know what? I have an idea.
Don't get in the water. It is bad.
Yeah, you
I have
all
an idea
saw
to
him.
catch some fish.
If
Never
you've
mind,
ever
I
played
know.
Dragon's Dogma, imagine trying to swim in that, basically.
I have
Um,
an idea.
Okay.
What would happen if I struck the water with lightning?
yes.
Your
A lot of
Call
fish.
Lightning spell seems to still be active. So yeah, pick a point in the water.
Way over here.
I haven't. Wait, stop. I'm gonna say I'm gonna be bait.
No, because I'll zap you.
No, you'll zap the thing that's eating me,
Yeah, I'll still zap you because you're
and
in
that's gonna be a
water.
big fish.
Oh,
I have two
Gibbs,
hearts
yeah,
left. I have two
in your
lives left.
tackle box, you found the rowboat owner's manual. It's 27 pages. On each page, it says it's a rowboat. Ding dong. Use the oars.
Question. So
Don't.
I have two lives left, right?
Yes.
No.
I'm gonna say, kill the fish that's eating me. It's gonna be big.
No. I'm just gonna zap the water. Get back in your boat.
Well, I'll say, while you were first jumping in, Scaly had the idea to
Zap the water.
zap the water first.
Okay, go ahead and
you
do that
zapped it
then.
right there. I'm gonna double the range of the. I'm gonna triple the range of the damage. Let's see, so instead of 5 feet, that would be 15 feet. That was right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you zap the water. A boot floats up to the surface and it says, "Ooh, bad luck."
Question. I have a question. If I respawned, would I respawn with all my resources refilled?
Yes. It's like you had a long rest. And
Fuck yeah.
all your spent items are back too. From when you first entered the simulation.
Wait, we had a long
Does that
rest
count
then?
for
What?
everybody?
No, me dying.
He
Hard
respawned.
reset. Okay.
I'm gonna try to scoot my boat
Yeah,
out off the rocks.
Do you want to
Point-
lift to the other boat?
Point revolver. Point a line in any direction 30 feet.
I don't know idea. I'm gonna regret
I'll,
this.
I'll tell you if you get a bite.
Can't fucking hold on.
Use the line tool.
Under you now.
I'm on my tablet. I
There,
don't
I'll
think
just-
I can use the
there.
line tool.
Oh, then ping in a direction you want to go.
Ping.
Admiral, do you want to swap
Yes.
the boats places so I can use that boat?
Can please.
No, you're still in the tree, man.
No, Monkey was gonna move me over there
Oh, how?
because he pulled up to the rock, and I was gonna get in his.
Oh,
boat
you
with
climbed
him.
on his boat and got out?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah.
This is ridiculous, and I love it. 10 out of 10.
You're drawing fishing poles. Just give me a general northeast, southwest, northeast, southeast type situation.
Southeast all the way.
Ooh, southeast down. Like,
Uh,
Yeah.
I was gonna
you
say.
get a
I'm
bite.
gonna
Make a
take zap
strength
in the
check.
water.
Oh shit.
Wait, where is it? Right over here?
Seven.
Okay. While he's trying to reel it in, I'm gonna zap it to make it easier for him.
Oh, sure. That's gonna give this guy disadvantage. which you didn't
Fish,
need because he
yeah.
rolled a 2 to. Yeah, you. Hold on, what is-
Where did I catch
Uh-oh.
you?
Oh, that's why. Ooh. You pull up. Ah, my screen is
So you
flashing.
pull up.
I'm trying to get this on the right layer, but I'm fucking it up. Why is... Oh, because I'm still on the... Yeah, you reel in a tiny little guppy, and it's
Ooh,
a little number appears above it. It says 1 pound. Keep
Nice.
trying.
I'm gonna cast light on my fish hook to make it glow, and try to cast it to have it sink deep.
I'll give you advantage on. I'll let you choose 2 directions, and then you'll have advantage on your strength check as well.
That direction, and that direction.
Ooh, okay. Shield of Faith.
I
Okay.
didn't mean to click on that.
If you did a Shield of Faith around a fish, would it repel the water and it float to the surface?
No,
Mm,
no, no.
well, I
let's
could
see what
cast
it
water
does.
walk. If it wasn't for taking 10 minutes, I could cast water walk on it.
Doesn't walking require that they have feet?
So this is what the
Out of
water walk
water.
spell says. It makes it act as if it's
move on
harmless
top.
solid ground,
Oh man.
and
Oh,
if they're in the water, it carries the target to the surface at a rate of 60 feet per second. No.
make a strength check because you feel multiple bites.
Um.
Hold on, I got an idea. For me, anyway.
Wait.
That's safe.
That was a save. Yeah, do a check.
Oh,
I
you're
didn't
right.
mean to do that.
It's the
though.
same. It's the same roll.
Do you
So.
remember? Okay, so you got a 16. Ooh. Ooh, you got both of them. Okay.
Double. What the fuck is that?
So you reel it up, and you're fighting it and fighting it and fighting it, and you like pop out your wings a bit to like give you
Sully,
some extra
kill
attack
it.
force. And a massive grouper, you know those big ones
Yeah.
that can capsize a little boat, pulls up, and it's you hear the voice say, 203 pounds winner, and the giant fish plops on you. You all reappear on a stage on a rock that's off screen, and standing on the number 1 place, the fish is dropped right in front of you in your arms, and you like tip down forward. It's a 200-pound fish, and then the 3-pound flops on your back. Standing in the 2nd place spot is Revolver with his 1-pound guppy, and standing off to the side, your hands clapping by themselves. You don't seem to have control over it. Are the other 3. And suddenly everything freezes again. And you hear a voice. You hear voices in the background. You don't hear Gordon. You hear, so you're saying I should have switched this crystal and this crystal? Yeah, no, you had those 2 backwards, and now it's causing a memory leak. And oh no, you pulled them right to us.
Shit.
Yeah,
What?
you all reappear out here. Let's see. That's
My jumbo
gone,
or
that's
goulash,
gone,
whatever it
that's
was.
gone. That's gone.
Fish.
Gone. Edel, I don't know where you are here.
I am appearing right here.
Yeah, you are all standing around what appears to be a bunker door that you heard these voices behind.
Knock, knock, knock.
Go away.
I will melt this door.
I'd like to see you try.
I will
I will-
immolate this door.
Do you?
Okay,
What
you
do
know
you
what? I take my hammer
I
and
cast
swing.
immolation on it.
Oh.
It has
Uh,
no dexterity, so it can't succeed. So it will burn until it's ash.
Yeah. And as right after you do that and it's weakened, Scaly slams his hammer down and it shatters into 1,000 pieces and then freezes a bit and just kind of vanishes, leaving just a staircase in front of you.
Do we end freaking video game?
Well, I
bonus
warned
level?
you.
This is
Forgot
certainly taking a
to-
turn
We're
for the
coming
weirder.
in.
I forgot to add the handout. Give me a minute. I
fine.
All right,
kept-
now we're going into the super creepy slasher horror game.
I hope not.
I will say, Immolate is very powerful against objects that can't move.
Yeah. Good
Don't
way
you
to
also
bust
do
down a
double
door.
damage 'cause
Thank
it's
you for
inanimate?
trying that.
It doesn't matter. It will continue burning until it succeeds, so it's a guaranteed burn.
Oh, lovely.
You liquefied an iron door.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Gibbs is going to start
That
going
worked.
down the stairs.
It weakened. I broke it.
Where'd the voices
Look at
go?
the
What?
Wait for me.
Huh.
Bow drawn in front of him and just ready.
Can
I have my
anybody?
hammer ready and my sword too.
I just popped something up. Can you see a picture, or is it?
Yes, I
There
can
it
see
Greg.
it.
There it is.
I
Greg.
loaded up.
Greg.
Greg.
So
Greg Gregerson.
you see this guy in front of you. He's a dwarf, strange golden skin, bright flaming red beard, not hair on his head, some kind of metal device, gold turning to a rusty copper. Metallic eye, metallic arm on the left side. Standing over some sort of compact crystalline device in the ground with a bunch of tubes coming out of it going into the dirt and glowing and humming. And next to him, you see, and at the other one,
I burned the firewall.
Nice.
Fight fire with fire. That's how you dash short circuit.
I accidentally
It
deleted.
cancels each other out or something. It's algebraic.
Deterioration.
I hope they would take it seriously that you got sucked into this simulation.
Well, I'm gonna make him take it seriously. I assure you.
Next
Yeah,
to him,
however the
you
hell you got
see
in here, we gotta figure out how to get you out. Damn it, that portal owes us a lot of money.
one of you recognizes him.
Hey, it's the dude.
No, two of you recognize him.
No?
Yes.
I don't, because Vag.
No,
I'm not
yeah, no,
Vaggery.
only one of you recognizes him. Yeah, Revolver didn't see him the first time.
Fuck.
Boltar didn't see him the first time.
Hey,
I
Who the hell
love
is
the way
he?
you designed him.
Yeah, you see exceedingly tall, skinny, lanky, impossibly wide mouth, like it's pulling back way too creepily far. All his teeth are sharp. His skin is a pale white, except for his neck, which is like silver, like metallic silver. He has a white rabbit that's sitting next to his feet, holding a gold coin in his hand, just flipping it through his fingers and stuff. Cane in the other. Really weirdly tall top hat. All this stuff. And he's hunched over the machine. He says, "Drat. Ah, it's me, my friends, once again. Well, I suppose only one of you will recognize me. It's magnificent Mr. Fantastic.
Hi, buddy.
Back at it again.
Well,
You weren't
something to
supposed
know
to
him.
see this part. My friend here, Mr. Greg, assured me his creation would work wonders. And not my fault you put the crystals in backwards. I gave you clear instructions on your...
Also, I don't think this guy was meant to be here. I
Oh.
point to the
Well-
Crocra.
So here's the thing. You're not actually in a simulation. I might have lied.
Oh God!
Well, you're fine. It's
Yeah, it's fine.
so as Mr. Desmond can attest to, I run a planar combat arena for higher beings and planar species that enjoy such things and can travel freely through the very multiverse and whatnot. It's been going for a couple thousand years now. It's getting kind of stale.
Are you a
so-
god?
Wouldn't you like to know? Give me a second. Let me pull up my notes real quick.
Like to
I have
know
some more
weather
stuff he
boy?
wanted to say.
Also, what's he holding in his other hand? Is that? It looks
Cane.
like either like.
He has
He's
a cane
holding
in
a
one
cane.
hand and a gold coin in the other.
He's a freaking
That is
Willy
a very
Wonka
crooked
knockoff.
crane. Okay.
And Monkey still has his coin.
Yeah, you still have his favorite coin.
What can I do with that again?
You can
It's
ask him.
it's a slightly less. It's like a nerfed divine intervention. Like not quite.
It's a divine intervention with something that may or may not be divine and may or may not have your best interest at heart. You have no.
His
It's like
interest is
Witch, Genie,
entertainment.
Witch.
Yeah.
Ah.
He's a showman.
There it is. Session notes.
Okay. Would
So it was meant to be more realistic than the closed-in combat arena to show them some real crazy shit. But then it started breaking down. We'll have to do some tweaks to it. But your friend Gorb, something about his nature of existence itself didn't jive with the whole vibe, and I needed to replace him, so I found someone nearby that would do the job.
Did you kill him?
Mr. Gibbs. No, he's fine. He got teleported back to his apartment in somewhere. I didn't look. He'll be fine, I'm sure.
He just got teleported to some random person's apartment.
You don't know.
And here I was about to give him something. Oh well.
So, is the show done, or?
Well, this was a test run for private eyes only, basically. There's a few more. He snaps his fingers, and you reappear outside, and he points up in the sky where none of you had looked before. There's a clear box with, you can see that golden figure with the bright shining sun for a head, a couple fey-looking creatures, just a basic elf, a couple elements up there.
Do I-
Admiral Legend and Admiral.
Do I
North.
recognize the sun-looking figure?
That resembles some carvings of the god of the harvest, which I have their name here. Give me a second.
Good revolver?
Shantae.
Oh,
Shantae.
so who's roboting?
I don't know.
I like Edel glances at the Mr. Fantastic. Is that who I think it is?
Who do you think it is?
Just Shantae?
Ah, good eye. Yes, they're. This time of year, they don't really have much to oversee, and with the most of the
Okay.
harvest in the southern hemisphere has already been picked up, and it hasn't really started here yet. So they're on break, basically.
I have a question. I rolled religion too. Was there anything I would recognize?
No.
Damn.
I'm curious if Revolver's character would recognize any of the Fae.
Can I?
Yeah, sure. Roll a. mm, Roll something that you would think would history, nature, religion, anything you think would work, and I'll give you information based on what you rolled and what type of roll it was. History. You know that there are plenty of Fae beings out there that enjoy crazy shit like this. So many so that it wouldn't even be worth guessing which ones are up there. They're definitely Fae, but you have no clue. You've never heard of them. You're still pretty new to
Alright.
warlockiness.
Warlock.
You also have a fairy as your
Pixie, I think. it was.
pixie as your patron, so
All right.
So what?
So if you have no further questions, I believe we are done here.
What about our
Wonderful.
payment?
Oh, you'll be compensated.
What about him? Will he get extra compensation?
He'll be compensated the same as you.
But he didn't agree to the contract, so you
I am not a being that deals in contracts. I'm what you call a liar. But if I don't pay people, they'll still get angry. And if I don't pay enough people, it's been thousands of years. If I didn't pay anybody for 1,000 years, I'd probably be hunted down by now.
Are you
It's
a
fun.
trickster?
What?
Wouldn't
A
you
liar
like
is
to know?
just a pain in the ass.
love that response.
You can roll an insight check on any of this if you want. He
Wait,
I'm not rolling
Oh.
too.
More.
God, I got shit on that
wait.
one.
Well, fucking Desmond.
Desmond,
I'm not even gonna fucking try.
That's
you
for it's monthly.
the first time you got the coin, you asked around, you did some research. There was a high likelihood that this was the god of chaos, but they don't fit the description of the god of luck and chaos, Timora. Often her symbol is a gold coin, but it's she's looks like an elf. She has gold and silver skin. She's kind of short, depicted wise, and she's chaotic, but on the kinder side of it. This guy doesn't visibly fit the description, but
To be her brother.
gods are weird, man. They do some weird stuff out of order.
Especially if they're a chaos
Wasn't
god.
a dwarf like golden skinned or something?
Yeah, there's a golden skinned dwarf there.
And isn't the god like golden skinned? Maybe they're just sort of like, we'll try out new.
Roll
some
me
shit
a
out.
religion check.
You're asking the wrong bird.
Maybe he's split.
But yeah, when he said, "Wouldn't you like to know?" there was a bit of a smirk to his face that was like, "Good guess, dumbass." That was the vibe. Yeah, like he was laughing at him.
Yeah, it was kind of a like, oh, this guy has been tricky and screwing with us for the last bit. Are you
Yeah.
the god of tricks? Are you a
If we
trickster?
guessed who you are, would you tell us we were right?
Well, he wouldn't
Wouldn't
because
you
he said
like
he's
to
already
know?
lies. Didn't he?
I'm getting.
I feel like that's your go-to response.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Wouldn't you like to know? Yes.
Well-
I like you people.
Not gonna
What
lie.
what are you trying to perceive?
But how much of this is him just trying to screw with us? How much is him being dead serious?
That'd be insight, wouldn't it?
That would be insight. Yeah.
Okay, let me
Which-
rephrase my comment. Like, when you said, "Are you a trickster?" I'm trying to perceive like the look on his face.
That's what insight is.
Okay, let me re-roll that then. Eh,
We would like to. I like the way Desmond says that. We would like
You're
to know. That's why
fairly
we asked.
certain none of you have guessed correctly yet.
Well,
You don't-
Desmond
you don't
hasn't
know how
guessed what he
close any of
what
you got?
he. Desmond hasn't guessed what his insight roll gave him. So that's yeah. I'm gonna look at him and say, I'm not gonna lie. I like the cut of your jib.
I don't have a jib. I'm not a boat.
He's got you there.
um,
I haven't.
I can turn you into boat. Then you can have a jib yourself. Would you like that?
Didn't you turn into a boat and then have a jib?
I could. He snaps his fingers. There's a rowboat in front of you. I don't very much like this. I can't. The oars kind of like wobble around and scrape on the ground. Can't really move much.
Then turn into a
and
floating
or-
boat.
The oars slap together again, and he turns back into himself.
Could have been a floating boat.
Also, isn't a jib part of a sailboat?
I have no fucking clue.
Semantics. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
okay,
so
so the question I have then. Okay, so you're enjoying messing with us. Fair enough. Are we then paid? But how are we then paid for this?
Does anybody remember what I promised you in the contract?
Wasn't it like
It's been-
2K each something?
It was like 2K each.
I don't think it was 2K each.
Okay, then probably 1K. I know it was
Yeah.
at least 1,000.
Yeah, I'll say
Hold on.
oh yes,
was a lot.
compensation.
I don't check notes. Nope,
So
didn't write it down.
gemstones and coins would do. I feel like.
I have a question.
Unless anybody would like my favor, and you flip
Man
the
of
coin
your
around.
power, could you, a man of your power, could you make it so magic does a different type of damage? Instead of fire, it does a different. It uses a different element.
What are you thinking?
So this gauntlet does only fire stuff. Could it instead do the spells it cast be of a different nature?
Well, if you took my favor instead of money, we could find out together.
Sure.
He flips you a coin. A
I
single
have a
gold
question
coin.
for him.
It does not have his face on it. It has a different face on it.
What does the face look like?
It's kind of worn down. Make a investigation check. It's clearly
Can I
not
get his
his
compensation?
face. It's
That's
it's-
a 17.
It's smoother. It definitely has pointy ears, long hair. Looks more feminine.
No shit.
Boltar, yeah. If you ask for the coin, he'll fish out of his pocket another coin and flip it to you.
I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth.
I asked him. Okay, you've been keeping an eye on us, I assume.
Yes, you're moving up in the world, doing things there are things in the future for you. It's quite entertaining. If
Question
everything
for
goes
him,
well
then.
with your quest, you might be quite famous, and I can say, oh yes, I had the famous slayers of the Hell Slayer in my Colosseum before they were famous.
How do you get compensated for your show? Like, do they pay you like money, or
Not-
is it
not my-
in? Sorry.
What would
Sorry,
you like
no,
to know?
not to cut you off, but you had us fight that dragon again. Is there any chance you've seen the sword I have?
Yes.
Is there any way to get that power of a dragon as the ring? Draw on my sword,
You would not get its power, but you
or
could
some
get.
sort of monster with similar ability. I don't care what element.
He'll say, "Would you like this instead of your reward?"
Hey, if it gives me another power for the sword, that'll be beneficial. I'm
I can-
emphasizing that.
It would not
Then
be
sure.
the dragon's power, because that is not truly the dragon, but it would be arcane and strange in nature.
As long as it's not roulette wheel, I'll take it.
Um,
Well,
Yeah,
what's
he'll-
fun without a roulette wheel?
he'll snap his fingers, and then snap the fingers in his other hands, and in front of you, the frozen dragons appear. Then he snaps his fingers again. They reform, and then he stomps his cane on the ground, and they turn into these like little flying crystals and stuff, and float into an orb in front of you. And says, merely attune to the energy in front of you, and you should receive a new power, which the DM will figure out after the
Yes.
session. I'll get with you tomorrow about
Doing
it.
so. I crouched down and started attuning to it right away, before we get the hell out of here.
Yeah. Yeah. You pull out one of the rings from your pouches and hold it up to this energy, and the energy swirls inside of it, and you spend your time, and the ring turns into like a semi-translucent, doesn't quite feel solid, like
Almost like the
constantly
spectral.
shifting color, and it like every time you try to move it, there's like a bit of a delay. Like you push it and then let your hand go, and then it moves the way you pushed it and then falls flat like a second later. There's like a weird delay to
The
it.
ring of lag.
Oh my god, time stop.
That's what I was thinking. Ring of high ping.
It's not time stop. It just causes lag.
Delay. There's a
Ring
It's
delay.
a lag
reaction.
switch ring. It's a
I'll
lag
take
switch
that.
ring.
Admiral, what's worked with that? Delayed reaction.
Yeah, something like that.
Try to make the enemy delay when I hit him. I like that.
And by the way, Admiral, I was gonna ask, as my favor, to ask if he could change them from a firing gauntlet to an ice. So they're just
You want ice powers instead.
yeah, it's same spells, just using ice damage,
Or
Cold
being able to
damage.
flip a switch.
cold damage, whatever it be
back
called.
and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get this idea in your head, and your coin starts vibrating.
Huh.
I'm gonna I'm holding it in my gauntleted hand, so
Yeah. He looks over to you, and he just mouths the words, "Flip it, flip it in the air."
I'll flip it.
You hear this dinging ring as like the coin perfectly flips into the air.
We lost Revolver.
Revolver.
Okay, he's back.
The coin flips into the air and just starts spinning faster and faster and faster and faster and faster, and then shatters. And the energy, a golden energy comes out of it and goes around your glove. Yeah, for now, just rename all those into ice versions of those.
The only
all those
one
spells.
I would not know what to do with is control flames. The rest of them are pretty simple.
I would say it would be like a flame, but just cold.
Yeah, just allow me to turn flames into cold flames.
Kind of weird. Chaos
Weird,
magic, who knows?
but chaos magic.
Yeah, for now, that's what happens with it. And instead of all the red accents, it's a bunch of blue accents.
I'm just gonna rename it to icy control flames.
Who else? So Boltar took the coin. Scaly took the coin, and got the dragon thing. And Edol took the coin. Monkey, did you want the cash or the coin? The second coin.
Is the second coin? Would it be the same as the? Because you said that for the other ones,
Yep.
the coin was like more worn down or something, didn't you?
Yeah. So
So
it's
But-
it's the same coin. Yeah. I've retconned stuff. Don't worry about it.
okay.
Yeah, so if you want a second coin, you can do that, or you can get 1,000 golds in various gems and coinage. Either or.
1,000, please.
Okay, yeah, you say that to him, and he's like, "Oh yes, Mr. Gibbs, as you wish." And he snaps his fingers, and your pockets suddenly get heavy with the weight of various gemstones, cut gemstones, and coins, and like basic jewelry and stuff. Just wealth.
He like nibbles on one of the coins just to make sure.
Yeah, I assure you, sir, my coinage is quite legal tender.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and Monkey, you wanted the second coin or the money?
I want the second coin.
He
How do
says,
they
"Oh,
work
very
again?
well."
Are you
You-
able to wish
you-
for things or just to change things? What was it?
It's very fluid. You ask what you want to do with it, and I'll tell you whether or not he can do it.
Can I try and get an amulet of health?
Um,
How is that?
if
It turns your constitution into a 19.
Eh?
Real quick, Admiral.
yes,
There's a wall of ice spell.
Mhm.
It's a 6th level spell though.
just take the wall of fire and flip it into
Same damage, just
does cold
diff.
damage instead of fire.
okay. Wall of
It
ice,
does- it doesn't make the solid wall.
minor. I'm gonna say lesser wall of ice, just to
Ah.
make it so it's obvious that it's not
Um,
the same.
The blizzard wall.
That works.
Because the wall of ice is actually 10d 6 cold damage.
I mean, sure.
No, I'm just doing the wall of fire because it's less damage.
That was a sure to
Oh, sorry.
Desmond Monkey. So yeah, if you immediately ask for this, he could say, "Oh, I could have just given you one of those, and it's worth about 1,000 gold."
Oh, cool. Can I have one, please? Or instead of the coin?
Well, you already have the coin, so now you have to flip the coin for it.
Okay.
So you flip the coin,
Yes.
and it flips into the air. It gets blurry for a second, and then plops down back in your hand, and it's a amulet on a gold chain with a red ruby in the center of it.
Cool.
And
Thanks.
there you go.
Mhm.
And that, as far as you know, works like the amulet of health. There you go. Well, if that's all, you can expect to have me call on you in the future. Good day. And he snaps his fingers, and you are all suddenly in the dark, mashed very close together.
Did he just put us into a fucking broom cupboard?
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah.
You hear a muffled voice go, "What the hell?" And a door opens in front of you, and you all pile out. You were somehow all jammed inside of a broom cupboard. And he's like, "What the hell are you people? How did you get in here?"
Sorry.
Well, that was fun.
Don't worry
Say
about
who
it,
sir.
let us out. Some jackass teleported us here.
Fucking
Be nice to him.
I glared.
all the
monkey.
jackbasses that teleport in this building are usually good at it. You're in the Arcane Academy, but it's like the janitorial wing.
All right.
Wait,
Okay,
so which part was real?
what are you talking about?
Nothing. Shut up. Let's leave.
You're very rude for being intruders. I'm going to go get the guards.
Oh, we gotta
And
go
he-
Sorry for
fast.
here.
He
We were at the
walks
guild
away.
hall last we remember.
Last you remember, you walked into the illusion, the sub basement level of the illusion wing of the Arcane Academy to talk to Gordon.
You
And
don't
he
remember
put you
the
on
dragon fight? What?
You remember? You do. You remember? I'm saying the last thing you
I'm
remember
being
before all
subtle,
Okay.
monkey.
that. But yeah, you remember everything up until now. You just suddenly appeared in a broom closet.
Okay, now one more
Um,
We should
question.
leave.
Hold on, Desmond. I'll
Where's the
ask
music
who
coming
was
from?
it who let us out?
Actually, where is that music coming from?
Oh yeah, no, the music shouldn't be going anymore.
No,
It's
it's just like a
so-
record player going in the background.
It's so yeah. No, you on the desk you see a one of those old with the big horn on it, playing some
Gramophone.
smooth jazz. It's gramophone. So Scully, this world is like post World War II, like kind of a mix between fantasy and 1920s and 1940s vibe. Just kind of everything all weirdly mixed together.
But the technology levels sort of more remain consistent with what 17th or 18th century.
So after the war, during the war, the technology advanced to like beyond our level of technology. Like they had
Using
hyper
magic
advanced.
as well.
They had cloning labs that were just sending cloning entire armies and just sending them endlessly into battle just to hold off the devils, shit like that. And then the gods removed this knowledge of how to create all this stuff made during the war from the minds of all living beings and all future living beings. And so technology suddenly stepped back because they didn't know
Reset.
how to use all this stuff anymore. Aside from like weapons and stuff that were already loaded and already had the ammo made, those still work. But once it's out of ammo, it's useless. or once
So
it's
Einstein was
broken.
right in the whole, I don't know with what weapons World War III will be fought with.
Yeah, like Edol remembers entire city-sized, like something the size of Manhattan, suddenly teleporting above battlefields and vaporizing legions of devils in one attack, and then teleporting away to the next battlefield, and then the devils would just re-teleport to the battlefield from Hells.
I have a question real quick, Admiral.
Yes.
Is it okay if I just flavor it as the fire now is just cold fire, where instead of being hot, it's just
Yeah.
cold?
Yeah, that's more the
I just
idea,
said
actually,
icy
yeah.
fire instead of.
So wait, with the technology, no one can reverse engineer it, or nobody's tried?
They try.
Doing
but
it makes you die
not
from an
first.
aneurysm.
Oh,
Pretty much, yeah.
My other character, repaired a, what is it called? What kind of machine gun was it?
It's basically a Lewis gun
Yeah.
or a Maxim gun.
And started bleeding from the nose because he was doing it.
Yeah, the only reason you're able to do it is with sheer dumb luck. You just
Because
accidentally.
he sticks shit together. He doesn't actually understand it.
Yeah, you
It
don't
just
think about
works.
how you're doing it. You're just throwing things at the wall.
That's how all his inventions work.
And even though you're not thinking about it, you still took psychic damage.
He's
Uh,
a kobold.
that's wild as shit. And that is actually very interesting.
Yeah, they call it the haze.
Also-
But they,
Hilarious.
real
you try and
quick, who
just,
was
like,
it who let us
make
out of the
copper
broom
bullets
closet
and-
before he got
Sorry.
annoyed?
Some janitor, looks like, at a small desk in the corner.
I stand up, I apologize to him, and I tell the others, let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, so you guys quickly make your retreat from the academy. Yeah, we can call it here. It's been
2
over
hours.
2 hours, yeah. Or if you guys wanted to inquire about what the hell just happened, we can do that for a bit.
Nah.
I
Can I attune to the thing first? Or try
What thing?
to?
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
sure. That it takes 10 minutes.
Do I get the health, whatever?
I'm going back to the Jade
how
Dragon.
would immolation work? Is what I'm trying to think. Like I'm trying to think how to describe it.
Absolute zero.
Frostbite.
And as they
Yeah, that
like,
works.
it'll crumble you into.
A freeze
Okay.
solid.
I'm just gonna rename it to frostbite
Okay.
or
Yeah,
hoarfrost.
Gaily,
what it is.
you're going back to the Jade Dragons.
Yeah.
Yeah, you show up, and the front desk person takes a look at you. Let's see. Yeah, they recognize you. Mr. Scaly, where have you guys been? We were looking all over for you.
Did you guys come with me first?
Oh no.
Yeah,
Sure.
if you
Yeah,
guys,
I also go to the Jade Dragon.
yeah, they all see they see you come through the door, and they're like, oh, hey, boss, the crew from Neverwinter, they're the ones doing that job for Trent. They're back.
Was Trent the turtle?
No, Trent is the leader of the Jade Dragons. Like he's
Okay, I
the
forgot his
head
name, my
leader
bad.
in Neverwinter. He's the guy that started it like 30 years ago.
Gotcha. I asked the receptionist, out of curiosity, how long have we been gone?
Oh, yeah, Captain came looking for you about 2 days ago. Saying the
We've been
repairs
gone
were
for 3
completed.
days?
Yeah,
God fucking damn it.
yeah, we saw you guys stumble out of your bedrooms straight out the front door. Didn't even stop to look at the bounty board like most people, and then, yeah, no one know where you went.
I'll tell you, Scaly, you know that thing some people do where they pinch their nose in annoyance? But they have a headache?
It only felt like an hour.
You what?
Just... Best way to put it, interdimensional bullshit.
You all hear on your heads. Oops, sorry.
God, if it wasn't... I muttered to myself, I swear, if that guy wasn't able to define reality, I would whoop his ass. Gailey's pissed.
Do
Like,
they have
no,
a relation?
not
Because I want to
me.
follow them.
Do what?
Does he have a religion? Because I want to follow him.
Oh,
Of course.
you could ask. You could
Yeah,
use your
there's
coin to
some
ask
kid
him, or you could wait until the next time he calls on you
Yeah,
without
let's
your
wait.
consent.
I have so I'm gonna send the different spells for you to look over.
Okay.
Alright, anyway, I asked the receptionist, what did the captain want?
Oh, he was wanting to know when you. He said he would wait here because he enjoys having you as protection, but he can't wait for more than a week. I'm doing Mr. Fantastic's voice instead of the receptionist.
Fail.
I think they're still in the air docks over there, the Steel Dream, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they kind of wanted a break. Apparently, you guys got attacked by wyverns, and some of the crew were just wanted to take a mini vacation. And looks like their
Can't
head
blame
office
'em.
approved it, so they're going to be sticking around until you guys show up.
Alright. Thank you for that.
Yeah. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Goes
Okay,
back
I
to
looked at everybody. Let's
reading her
resupply and just
book.
get the hell out of this town. It's not weird enough as it is.
Okay, we'll get onto the airship and do resupply next week.
Alright.
Scully, do you want to continue playing with us?
Honestly, I'm enjoying it. Like with how wild the technology can get, and with what kind of like background lore
Wow.
you guys got.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I'm intrigued.
Yeah,
You know
I'll
what,
dump
let's
you
backpedal
the
a second.
yes.
Did what was your character's name, Scully?
Wesley Gibbs, but he'll just go by Mr. Gibbs, just to keep Mac from using Scully and Scaly.
Gibby.
I
yeah.
immediately
Yeah.
went with Mr. Gibbs because of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Nice. Alright.
I went with it because it was a comic character. The
Ah.
Did you follow
Dude,
us to
curve
Jade
bullets.
Dragons? Out of curiosity.
he would have split off to, like, if he did you guys say like, hey, we're heading to Jade Dragons,
Yeah.
or yeah, then he would have kept that in mind, gone to do banking shit with the various
Has
things.
some money, yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Um,
much just like, toss it into a logbook or
The,
whatever the equivalent of an account
A
is.
bank.
the
You know what?
Yeah. Did
The-
the gods
the res-
erase the ideas of debit cards from the world, or?
so those never existed, but they like by the time that type of technology was money, like it was basically everyone that was greedy had died because everybody just was like fuck you, and the entire world was basically in a military industrial complex bent on just keeping the
Yeah.
invading devil armies from enslaving the entire prime material plane.
Have
so
you
they
ever
could
heard of
farm
Trench
souls.
Crusade by chance?
It sounds familiar.
War game where there's a holy war since
Yeah.
fighting the forces of hell and heaven. For anyway, similar
I'll
sort of shit.
say,
So
Scaly asked the receptionist
Anyway.
before we head off. Asked, by the way, do you know of somebody named Mr. Gibbs?
what would you do in town? Why?
Uh,
What do you do for a living in Baldur's Gate? You're a
Bounty
ranger,
hunter.
so maybe a bounty hunter. So yeah, you would take would you have been a member of the Jade Dragons, which costs money and you need to be approved, but once you're in, you don't have to pay the front desk fees, the paperwork fees.
So you're paying a
It's
guild
a
membership rather
guild.
than a.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's largely a one-time thing unless you like move up, and then you have to pay more fees to move up. But
If it's like a you as long as you're doing missions and shit, I feel like they waive the fee.
you also get 100 gold a month stipend. Like if like peacetime gets to like there's just nothing going on. Nobody's putting bounties on. It happens, and some people like to gamble, so they also ensure you'll be able to eat as
Yeah,
long as you
all
stay
right.
with us. But otherwise, you get you could be a freelancer and you get less choice on bounties, but more freedom to do them as you please. You don't have to follow any of their more strict rules.
What would the? I guess I just don't know the rules of it all.
So they have more rules of you can't, like, if you're requested specifically for a job by the Empire, you can't refuse it. You have
So
to.
all the people, all the people in the group except for me, pretty much can't refuse this job.
You're technically a reserve private military for the Empire.
I
but
could
it's
be
never been
forced by the Empire
used.
to do it,
Used. Yeah.
but not
Edal-
by the Jade Dragons.
Edal is active military, technically active military officer, who just kind of does freelance work, and he's a consultant for the Jade Dragons.
I am a consultant in quotation.
But yeah, I'll do a large world
They cons-
lore drop for you.
They
Yeah.
consult.
But yeah, he'll
Yeah,
probably
we
be a
can
part of that then,
introduce
just sort
him
of the
into
local
party
guild.
Next
Yeah.
session.
They consult with my blade.
Oh, it's Wesley Gibbs. Yes, he's a lower tier member. Mostly takes hunting jobs and bounty jobs. I believe he's a ranger. Listed as a ranger type. Eric Croker, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can inquire. Are you looking to? Oh, right. A letter came in. One of your party. He apparently got teleported against his will. He sent this. He had a wizard send this message. We opened it once and closed it immediately.
It was
Try not
loud.
to listen to it in a public place. It's very loud.
We'll listen to it later, but can you paraphrase what you got from it?
Something about my goddamn ex-wife. Why here? Please God help me. I can't escape.
Oh no.
Lots of cursing.
Yeah, always trying
It
not
was
to
it
laugh,
was it the orc?
Yeah, it's Gorb.
but- Oh God.
He got teleported to his the only place that had his name on the paperwork. The one time he got married and was immediately regretted it, and now he has an ex-wife. I am inserting that by force into Shadow's
Admiral.
character
He is
backstory,
going
and
to
he can
kill
deal
you,
with.
you son of a bitch.
Hey, hey, Admiral.
That's funny as hell, though.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Could I could Edel go and look around to see how much it would cost to increase the charges on his gauntlet?
While he does that,
Sure. We'll talk over that. I gotta get food.
Yeah. You're fine.
So if there's anything that's more time sensitive,
Oh no, yeah, I just wanted to. That's what something I wanted to do eventually. I just wanted to find out.
I can talk to you about that this week.
Okay.
all right. Yeah, and you and me, Admiral, we can figure out what the ring does later.
Okay. I'll see you.
Nifty.
Alright.